from the Responsible Youth Foundation. Today, I am very fortunate to have a live interaction with Mr. Safin Hassan, sir. We welcome you here, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The personalities like you do not require any introduction, but for this, I would like to give a brief introduction of yours. Mr. Safin Hassan is one of the youngest IPS officers of our India. He has cracked UPSC CAC 2018 with rank 570, and he has also cleared Gujarat PSC with rank 34. You have done your schooling in Palanpur, Gujarat, which is your birth state, and you have done your graduation from NIT Surat. Currently, you are posted as ASP in Jamnagar, Gujarat. With your permission, I would like to proceed.
Yeah, please.
Mr. Safin, UPSC is one of the most difficult exams in the world, and to crack it is one of the achievement per se. But you did it in such a young age. So, how the thought of cracking UPSC and becoming a civil servant came in your mind?
Uh, this story is quite well known, but again, I would like to repeat it. Like once I saw a collector entering into a school, and that tamjam something, and that authority actually, impressed me, and I thought कि अब कुछ बनना है तो यही बनते हैं. And when I was working with NGOs, like the NGO which you are working with, I was also associated with some NGOs during my college time, and I just loved doing that work. So, but obviously there was a question that what if I get paid for doing the same thing? And civil service was
Yeah.
the only career which was actually paying you to serve the people. So
Yeah.
that's where my conviction become very strong that okay, I need to be into this service, and that's how I thought the UPSC is the final goal. And for 1 year I prepared like anything. I gave my 100%, and could clear the exam. So I consider myself very fortunate enough that I could get this opportunity very early in my age, so that I can have some impact on the society and I can contribute for the betterment of the nation.
Okay. The next question is your journey has been very inspiring for all of us. Facing all the odds in your life, you have completed your journey as a simple Gujarati boy, Safin, to the one of the youngest IPS officer, Mr. Safin Hassan. So, what was your journey, sir? Please share it.
Uh, I won't go into micro details, but yes, this journey
Yeah.
was a journey of exploring myself first thing. Second thing that anybody, all those people who are watching me, whoever wants to be into civil service, try to consider yourself as an officer. What is to be expected from an officer, and how you can groom yourself into that particular person. So this journey for me was like this only. I used to do the public speaking. I used to meet people. I used to read as much as I can. I used to learn as much as I can, and that's how I imbibed all those qualities into myself once I traveled on this path. From Safin to an IPS officer, this journey can be summarized as a journey of course, hard work and commitment to Thai. But at the same time, I would also not forget to mention that blessings of all those people whom I could be of any help throughout my NGO service or working with NGOs. Even those things also helped me a lot to cope up with whatever problems I face. Maybe it's my accident or my illness or anything. I would give credit to those people also and their blessings also who actually helped me in a subtle way. So all those people who are working with your foundation or NGO and all those people who are watching me, I would definitely like to emphasize that any impact you make in anybody's life will definitely have a blessing effect on your life whenever it is required the most.
Okay. So, what were the things that kept you sane through all these stormy days during your preparation?
Definitely, there was one major factor which was expectations of my parents, expectations of my family, expectations of my friends, and expectations of all those people जिनको मैंने बोल के रखा था कि मुझे सिविल सर्विस में जाना है. सो आई वुड अगेन एम्फेसाइज ऑन दिस पॉइंट कि आप सब लोग भी अपने गोल्स को शेयर करते रहिए, ताकि आप पे भी एक साइकोलॉजिकल एक
responsibility.
एक मोटिवेशनल फैक्टर मिलेगा कि मैंने सबको बोल के रखा है तो मुझे भी करके दिखाना होगा. But yes, at the same time, don't these expectations overpower you? Okay, this should be your motivating force, not a demotivating factor. That you should remember. At the same time, एक जब पैशन मिल जाता है, जब आपको लाइफ का पर्पस मिल जाता है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली यू लव वर्किंग फॉर दैट. So when you start enjoying this journey, it will keep you going, it will keep you motivating. So remember that song, Safar Khoobsurat Hai Manzil Se Bhi. So whatever you want
Yeah.
to try, just give it your 100% and you will definitely enjoy it.
Okay, that means enjoy your journey and the aim you will achieve.
Yes.
Okay. So what was your strategy during your preparation? How many hours you used to devote for your preparation, and what were the things that you used to give there?
Okay, so there is no hard and fast rule for preparation कि इतने घंटे ही पढ़ना चाहिए. But yes, it all depends on your own capacity and your own grasping power. So I used to study for 13-14 hours a day when I was in Delhi, and that was something I actually required. Maybe being from Gujarati medium, I took more time to study and I took more time to understand. Somebody who is more intelligent than me might not require that amount of time. Somebody might require even more amount of time. So it will all depend on how good you are at studies and what is your potential, what is your strength, what is your weakness. So I would not suggest you कि हाँ इतने घंटे ही पढ़ना है. लेकिन yes, whenever you think about your time, आपको ये नहीं लगना चाहिए कि आप अपना time waste कर रहे हैं. That is the only strategy I would recommend.
Okay, that means you want to emphasize more on quality rather than quantity.
Yes, more on quality and plus more on individuality. Like everybody has
Yeah.
their own plus and minuses. So based on
Yeah.
that, you need to devise your own strategy. That's what I have been telling, and I would again repeat that.
Okay, means recognizing your strength and weakness, आधा काम वहीं पे खत्म.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Okay. So, how was your life in Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy in Hyderabad? Share your experience, sir.
So now I'm feeling a bit nostalgic. We are done with our training of phase 1 as well as phase 2 at NPA. The journey was amazing because NPA's training is such that it makes you overcome all your fears and apprehensions. वो आप जो चीजें आपने कभी लाइफ में नहीं सोची होगी, वो सारी चीजें आप वहां से करके आओगे. So
Yeah.
मेरे लिए I was never a sports person. I was always into studies and into doing other activities, but outdoor was not my preference, I would say. लेकिन जब एनपीए में एंटर हुए तब तो पता ही है कि फिजिकल तो करना ही है. तो मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था कि मैं 16 किलोमीटर रनिंग करके एग्जाम फिनिश करूंगा, या फिर मैं 15 केजी लोड उठाए हुए 41 किलोमीटर्स का रूट मार्च करूंगा, या फिर मैं ग्लॉक और पिस्टल इतने इजीली फायर करूंगा एंड आई विल हैव दैट फन, या फिर मेड बी हॉर्स राइडिंग. एट द सेम टाइम स्पेंडिंग टाइम विद बैचमेट्स, you get to have you get that all India flavor in the academy. आपको
Yeah.
हर स्टेट से आए हुए लोग मिलते हैं, उनके कल्चर के बारे में आपको जानने को मिलता है. इवन मोर इम्पोर्टेंट फैक्टर इज दैट आपको इतने सारे इंस्पायरिंग लोग मिलते हैं, क्योंकि सबकी अपनी अपनी जर्नी होती है, सबकी अपनी अपनी स्टोरीज होती है, सबकी अपनी अपनी स्ट्रगल्स होती है. सो उन चीज़ों से भी आपको काफ़ी सीखने को मिलता है. So in nutshell, SVP NPA was like another life altogether for me, and which make me more confident, which make me more expert in my subject, and which made us an officer from a civilian to an officer.
Yeah. It seems you enjoyed a lot there.
A lot, a lot.
Okay. So today you are an ASP in Jamnagar, Gujarat, and we have been witnessing a lot of cases of police brutality. The recent one which I can quote here is one of that Tamil Nadu where father-son duo that they had a very unfortunate end due to police brutality, of course, and one obviously that is for the movement hashtag Black Lives Matter. So even a report was there that over 5 deaths take place in India because of custodial drugs. So what do you think? Despite all the measures taken by government, there are many loopholes in the police system. So what can be the causes and what could be the solution to mitigate this cause?
See, the police system which we have got is a colonial one. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are still going ahead with the colonial legacy or colonial policing which we have inherited from our colonial rule. So first thing we need to change is the policing and the law related to policing. But major hurdle being that police is a state subject and center cannot do much even if they want. So every state and the political leadership has to take the initiative to change the laws accordingly. We are still going ahead with the IPC, CRPC, and Evidence Act, which are very, very old
Colonial
legislation.
time.
Yes. So when we were interacting with Honorable Home Minister, he also emphasized on the same thing that we have to change the legislation, we have to change the rules and regulations of how our police is working. That is the first thing. Second thing is about training. There is very less emphasis on the training which give to our policemen. There are some states who have done excellent. Like from example, I can quote Kerala. Kerala has been an
Yeah.
excellent example of community policing and the police people relationship and trust. At the same time, we have some states जहाँ पे अभी भी feudalistic mindset है और feudalistic policing चल रहा है. So what are the differences? Where are we lacking? We are lacking in human resource management. We are lacking in training. We are lacking in making the legislative changes. And fourth thing, we are lacking in, and second thing, that the problem with police is not one-sided. It's a two-sided problem. So my constable is suffering with less income. My constable is suffering with unlimited workload. He is suffering with untimely duty demand. He is suffering with maybe health issues, and at the same time, the kind of work he is doing, he is not getting the same kind of respect from the people. So whenever
Yeah.
we are traveling, we will say वहाँ पे चूल्हा खड़ा है, वहाँ पे मामा खड़ा है.
Hmm.
Still the person is doing duty in the hot summer at around 12 p.m. in the noon, but we will say like that only. So it's a two-way thing. If we as a public, if I talk from the public side, if we as a public will change our perspective towards police, and at the same time, police will get the proper training and proper, orientation towards public service, the problem can be solved. But yes, with immense pride, I can say one thing that during Corona time, police has done a wonderful work. The police people trust level has also increased drastically. और इसी
Yeah.
तरह अगर हम काम करते रहे, छोटे मोटे एक्सेप्शंस होते रहेंगे, उनको हमें ढूंढना है, उनमें क्या गलत हुआ है वो सही करना है. एट द सेम टाइम अभी हम जो रास्ते पे निकले हैं, वो रास्ता हम अगर हम चालू रखेंगे तो डेफिनेटली इंडियन पुलिस विल हैव अ न्यू फेस इन द टाइम्स टू कम.
So basically, we mean that tuning the laws in the Indian context and providing proper salary and training to the police can help to mitigate this cost.
Definitely, it can be a very game changer.
Yeah. Okay. As you mentioned about coronavirus, so this is the time we all are battling with COVID-19 pandemic, and everything has been online from education to doctor prescription. This has also spurred the number of cyber crime cases in India. With no data protection law in place in India and India being third worst victim of cyber crimes, what do you think? How the role of police can be there to improve the situation?
See, we have double kind of role to play. One is preventive, another is prosecution. So, like with whatever laws we have IT Act, we have certain provisions of IPC, with which we can tackle the criminals right now. At the same
Yeah.
time, from preventive perspective, I would like to say more because people in India may be literate but not digitally literate. I would say
Yeah.
the kind of internet penetration has increased, no doubt, but at the same time, level of digital literacy is still the same. So any simple message of you getting a lottery or you winning some prize or cash prize will tempt the people to give their OTP or will give them password, right?
Yeah.
So one thing we would like to focus as a police organization also is to spread the awareness, and youth can play a major role in this. But at the same time, what I have seen from my limited experience is that the people who are victim of a cyber crime are coming from very educated background. Some are doctors, some are teachers, some are
That's the
professional
irony.
engineers. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
that's the
tragic.
irony.
That's a tragic thing And the major thing I can see here is that it's all about their greed. So if we can control and if we can understand one simple thing that there is no lunch which is free. इस दुनिया में फ्री में कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है और अगर आपको इंस्टेंट गेन कुछ मिल रहा है देन मीन्स दैट समथिंग इज रॉन्ग विद दैट पर्टिकुलर स्कीम. अगर ये सिंपल चीज अगर हम समझ जाए तो पुलिस का भी काम काफी इजी हो जाएगा. We as a police organization are trying very hard to cope up with the developing technologies to deal with these criminals. At the same time, we expect people to cooperate by registering the cyber crime. Okay, अगर मेरे अकाउंट से 500 रुपए चले गए हैं, I avoid going to police station. But we don't know कि कितनों के अकाउंट से 500 चले गए हैं. अगर मेरी बैंक से भी अगर 1.5 रुपया भी कटा है तो I will not bother to go and report that. बट अगर उस बैंक ने बहुत सारे मिलियंस अकाउंट से अगर 1.5 रुपया काटा है तो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि कितना बड़ा फ्रॉड हो सकता है. तो दैट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. नो डाउट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इज ट्राइंग वेरी हार्ड टू पुट द लॉज इन प्लेस, टू पुट द पॉलिसीज इन प्लेस. मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन एंड टेक्नोलॉजी एट द सेम टाइम मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स आर ऑल्सो ट्राइंग टू डिवाइस सर्टेन mechanisms टू गो फॉर इंटरनेशनल कोलैबोरेशन. एंड अभी धीरे धीरे ग्रेजुअली पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट में भी साइबर एक्सपर्ट्स का रिक्रूटमेंट होने लगा है. इन गुजरात ऑल्सो वी हैव कम विद साइबर आश्वस्त, अ न्यू हेल्पलाइन. सो एनी फ्रॉड यू कैन जस्ट डायल 100 एंड दे विल इमीडिएटली ब्लॉक द ट्रांजेक्शन. बट यस, दिस विल टेक टाइम एंड दिस विल टेक कोऑपरेशन फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड्स. But we can definitely expect good time to come.
Yeah, self-awareness and being little cautious can help a lot.
Yes, and coming out of the greed.
Yeah, obviously that's the one thing. So as you know, today is World Suicide Prevention Day, and this is the one thing that we need. We are focusing here. So, seeing the seriousness of the problem as a public concern, what do you think? What are the underlying causes that compels a person to commit a suicide?
During my limited tenure of 6 months in Jamnagar, I actually unfortunately witnessed 3 to 4 suicide cases. Out of 4, 3 were because of the extramarital affairs and domestic issues, and 1 was because of the financial issues. Right? So these were something which could have been prevented. Had there been a psychological disease or a mental illness, we could not have, we probably might not have been able to save those people. But when this is about something which can be very well resolved, financial issues can be resolved, marital issues can be resolved, but just by talking, just by talking to your near ones, just by talking to your loved ones, just by coming to police also, this could have been resolved. So that's what I want to tell the people, that अगर आपके आसपास ऐसा कोई भी बंदा है जो ऐसे फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस में से पसार हो रहा है या मैरिटल इश्यूज में से पसार हो रहा है या कोई भी सोसाइटल इश्यूज से पसार हो रहा है, जस्ट ट्राई टू फाइंड अ टाइम एंड टॉक टू देम. Even your simple empathetic conversation or sympathy will help that person to come out of that. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Second thing, that if you feel that somebody needs psychological counseling or visit a psychiatrist, please try to motivate that person to go there. See, like हमारी शरीर में बीमारी हो सकती है, वैसे ही हमारे ब्रेन में भी बीमारी हो सकती है, हमारी साइकोलॉजिकल कंडीशन भी खराब हो सकती है. जस्ट लाइक फीवर के लिए जैसे हम डॉक्टर के पास जा रहे हैं, वैसे डिप्रेशन के लिए भी हम डॉक्टर के पास जा सकते हैं. एंड दे आर द बेस्ट पीपल टू डायग्नोज दैट. सो कभी भी अपने मेंटल यस
what society is doing is society stigmatize कर देती है. जब भी हम किसी साइकियाट्रिस्ट के पास जाते हैं, देखते हैं कि वो पागल है. The term पागल वो ऐसी चीज होती है कि it creates a distinction between physical problem and mental problems. That's why people are not going to psychiatrists. That's the one thing that we should focus on.
So there should be a reverse movement. जो लोग इनको पागल बोलते हैं ना, we should take them as पागल. Because
that's so funny.
Yes, because that's not something you are supposed to do. Like everybody might have some issues and they might need a psychological consultation. जैसे आप अपने फ्रेंड से बात करते हो, वैसे ही आप जाके डॉक्टर से बात करते हो. There is nothing different in that. Doctor will be in a better position to understand कि हाँ आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम है. At the same time यहाँ पे जितने भी लोग ये लाइव देख रहे हैं, उनको मेरी एक ही रिक्वेस्ट है कि अगर आपके आसपास ऐसा कोई भी बंदा या बंदी दिखे जो लग रहा है कि बहुत ज्यादा मूड स्विंग से पसार हो रहा है या ज्यादा लॉनली रह रहा है या जिसमें विड्रॉल सिम्टम्स है, मतलब सोशल फंक्शन पे नहीं आना, फैमिली के साथ नहीं बैठना, रूम पे अकेले अकेले बैठ रहा है, तो उन सारे लोगों से आप बात कीजिए। यू मेक श्योर दैट आप उनको 1 मिनट के लिए भी अकेला ना छोड़ें। यू मेक श्योर दैट कि आप उनको मोटिवेट करें डॉक्टर के पास जाने के लिए। यू मेक श्योर दैट कि आप उनकी प्रॉब्लम को समझ के अपने से जितना हो सके उतना उसको दूर करने की कोशिश करें। डिप्रेशन इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी हार्ड टू डायग्नोज बाय अ नॉर्मल पर्सन, बट हम
Yeah.
इतना तो समझ जाते हैं कि ये नॉर्मल नहीं है। और अगर आपको लगता है कि ये नॉर्मल नहीं है तो प्लीज 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 ट्राई टू गेट सम मेडिकल हेल्प फॉर दैट पर्सन। Lack of sleep या too much of sleep can also be a symptom for a depression। अगर बंदा
Yeah.
अपने पर्सनल इश्यूज सॉल्व करने लगे और गिफ्ट देने लगे या फिर सॉरी बोलने लगे सडनली सडनली अपने रील लिखने लगे या सडनली अपने पर्सनल लोगों से मिलके सॉरी बोलने लगे, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट ही इज प्लानिंग समथिंग डेंजरस एंड यू नीड टू
Yeah.
बी कॉन्शियस अबाउट दैट, राइट। तो ये सारी छोटी छोटी चीजें अगर आप नोटिस करने लगोगे, एंड वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज कि अगर आपको ऐसे कोई भी सिम्टम्स दिखे तो उसको जाके बात कीजिए। अगर वो बात करना नहीं भी चाहता है या नहीं भी चाहती है फिर भी आप उसके साथ रहिए। हेल्प दैट पर्सन टू ओवरकम दैट थिंग एंड दैट विल बी द बिगेस्ट हेल्प। I just would share only one experience. I was in a marriage of a batchmate in one particular city. तो वहाँ पे एक बंदा आया और वो पैरों में गिर गया। एंड आई वाज लाइक कि क्या हुआ, व्हाट हैपेंड? एंड ही सेड सर आपको नहीं पता आपने क्या किया। मैं बोला क्या किया? तो इट्स लाइक कि आपने मुझे सुसाइड करने से बचाया है। एंड आई एम लाइक हाउ? सो ही
Yeah.
इज लाइक कि सर मैं रूम में बैठा था, फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन बहुत वीक थी, मैं बस पंखे की ओर देख ही रहा था और मेरे फेसबुक पे आपका वीडियो पॉपअप हुआ। मैंने आपका वो मोटिवेशनल वीडियो देखा और मैंने अपना प्लान चेंज कर दिया। So I could just feel blessed कि yes I could save one life, but at the same time I also will request you also कि अगर एक वीडियो
Yeah.
से कोई अपना प्लान चेंज कर सकता है तो आपकी सिंपैथी और आपके साथ के हिसाब से तो डेफिनेटली चेंज कर सकता है। सो आपको बस ये चीज समझनी है और उसको हेल्प करनी है।
Okay, means simply talking to people जो भी इन चीजों से जूझ रहे हैं, like depression, anxiety, can work a lot.
कैन वर्क अलॉट एंड सी देयर इज वन फाइन मोमेंट जब बंदा ये कदम उठाता है। अगर उस
Yeah.
फाइन मोमेंट में आप उसके साथ है और वो उससे बाहर निकल जाता है तो अगेन ही विल नॉट डू दैट, ही विल नॉट टेक दैट स्टेप, दैट्स फॉर श्योर। और अगर किसी ने सुसाइड अटेम्प्ट किया है तो दैट्स मोर डेंजरस थिंग। आपको 6 महीने तक तो उसको बिल्कुल अकेला नहीं छोड़ना।
Yeah, exactly. Even there was a report, I have read that, so I would like to share it. In world, in 40 seconds, at least one person takes his life.
Exactly.
And it is 80 lakh, 8 lakh, sorry, annually. It's a huge number, sir. So this is one of the public concern, and like even government should come forward and help us with that. And youth are more vulnerable to this.
There are many reasons for that. We have become very fragile emotionally. छोटी छोटी
Yeah.
चीजें are taking high tolls on our thinking and बस very very minute things और हम ये सोचने लग जाते हैं कि ये जिंदगी कुछ काम की नहीं है। But you don't know कि when you will end up your life, you are not going to affect only 1 or 2%. General
Yeah.
research shows that you will affect at least 135 lives around you when you try to commit a suicide or when you actually commit a suicide. So that's not something you actually want by ending your life. And ending a life is not a solution to all the problems. That's the first thing. Second thing, if you have faith in God or in whatever belief you believe actually. So ये life आपको इसके लिए नहीं मिली है कि आप उसको खत्म करके अपने problems को avoid करें, right? Third thing, over usage of alcohol or drugs or psychotropic substance will also also draw you towards this kind of conclusion of ending your life, which is very harmful. So if you are doing that kind of activities, kindly try to stop yourself. Kindly go for some de-addiction center or rehabilitation center and get rid of all this. अगर आपको हाई होना है जिंदगी में तो जिंदगी का नशा इतना इतना है कि आप ऐसे ही हाई रहोगे। उसके लिए आपको
Yeah,
गोलियों की जरूरत नहीं होनी चाहिए।
सर सोशल मीडिया एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे इट काइंड ऑफ कंपेल्स पीपल कि इतनी सारी चीजें आती हैं, फॉरवर्ड्स आते हैं कि किसी को इसको देख के लगता है कभी कभी कि हाँ वी शुड डू दिस, और जैसे आपने अपना एक एक्सपीरियंस शेयर किया जो आपकी मतलब आप उस फेसबुक पोस्ट के थ्रू किसी एक पर्सन ने अपनी लाइफ भी वहाँ पे सेव करी जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट पोस्ट. सो व्हाट यू थिंक कि सोशल मीडिया में कैसे रेगुलेशंस करने चाहिए सो इट कैन इन अ वे हेल्प टू रिड्यूस दिस साइन अप.
See,
Like hate speech
the
is
kind of
also
pages
there,
you
na?
the kind of pages you follow, the kind of people you follow, that matters the most. Because you are going to get that kind of feed and that kind of post only in your timeline. So either you be very choosy in what people and what pages you follow, or you be very selective in actually taking into consideration or giving the significance to the post on social media. क्योंकि आजकल हर इलिटरेट इंसान भी कुछ भी यूज कर रहा है और कुछ भी सोशल मीडिया पे डाल रहा है. तो
Yeah.
आपको चूज करना है कि आपको कचरे वाली मक्खी बनना है या मधुमक्खी बनना है, क्योंकि चीजें तो हमारे आसपास ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल है. आपको कहाँ जाके बैठना है और आपको क्या चूज करना है, वो चॉइस आपकी रहेगी, राइट? सो
Yeah.
इवन आई यूज सोशल मीडिया, यू यूज सोशल मीडिया, और मेनी अदर पीपल, इवन वेरी इंटेलिजेंट पीपल यूज
Yeah.
सोशल मीडिया. तो आप किसको फॉलो कर रहे हो, वो सबसे बड़ी चीज, सबसे बड़ी इम्पैक्ट है. सेकेंड थिंग इज, अगर आप कोई भी पोस्ट देख रहे हैं तो अगर आप उसको ब्लाइंडली फॉलो मत कीजिए. ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट द फैक्ट्स, ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट कि ये कितना सही है कितना गलत है, तब जाके आप उसको फॉलो कीजिए. ओके, एट द सेम टाइम आई वुड नॉट से कि सोशल मीडिया को अवॉइड करना चाहिए, बिकॉज नाउ इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ अवर लाइफ, इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ अवर सोसाइटी. तो वी एज ए यूथ कितना कंस्ट्रक्टिवली इसको यूज कर सकते हैं, कितना अच्छे से इसको यूज कर सकते हैं टू स्प्रेड द चेंज. लाइक योर फाउंडेशन and your pages, Instagram pages are actually inspiring people to do something significant for the nation, to do something contributory to the nation. So we can follow such pages and that will help us lot to be happy and to be motivating throughout the day. अगर फिर भी आपको वो टूटे दिलों में और गुमनाम आशिकी में रहना है, जैसे कुछ उखड़ने वाला नहीं है, then it's your
Yeah.
choice.
Okay, sir. So there are many people are asking about your UPSC preparation. So they are asking what was your optional subject. So as I have read about you, so you took Gujarati as your optional subject, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
So many people thinks that taking literature as your optional gives you an edge in your UPSC preparation. So what's your thought on that?
Okay, so like you can analyze all the results of previous years and you can find it
Yeah.
out कि कितने लोगों ने लिटरेचर के साथ क्लियर किया है और उनके रैंक्स क्या थे. ओके,
Yeah.
सो एवरी सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट विल फील कि उसके सब्जेक्ट ने उसको एज दिया है, बट आई वुड से कि यू चूज द सब्जेक्ट जिस पे आपको लगता है कि यू आर गेटिंग एन एज. If you are good with mathematics, maths will give you an edge over other people. If you are good at geography, it will give you an edge over other people. I was good in literature, so it gave me an edge with other people. But at the same time, there were many other people जिन्होंने गुजराती literature रखा था, but they couldn't clear, right? So optional is all about your interest and your expertise, not about UPSC and UPSC के trend. क्योंकि अगर आप देखोगे तो UPSC का trend हर साल change होता है.
Yeah, it's very
Yes.
unpredictable.
Yes. So don't go for that trend thing and edge thing. You never know कि अगले साल एग्जामिनर कौन आने वाला है और पेपर कैसा सेट होने वाला है. But if you are confident with your own expertise, nobody else can make a difference.
Okay, sir. So, can you please share your book list that you preferred during your preparation?
My book list I have already uploaded on my Facebook. It will take a
Yeah.
long time to go through it here, but at the same time, I would say that every topper has their own book list. Your standard book list should be the syllabus of UPSC. Try to get a book जो आपके वो सारे टॉपिक्स कवर करते हैं विथ योर कन्वीनियंस, जो आपको समझने में इजी रहता हो. ये एक आई विल जस्ट गिव वन एनालॉजी कि देयर इज इंडियन एक्सप्रेस, देयर इज द हिंदू, देयर इज टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया एंड देयर आर मल्टीपल इंग्लिश न्यूज़पेपर,
Yeah.
right? They all carry the same news, isn't it? But we still
Yeah.
read different newspaper. We still read different magazines for the same news. Why? Because we find some particular newspaper more suitable to our choice and our reading. That's the same thing with UPSC book list also. So try to find those books which actually suit your convenience and suit your interest and go for it. Ultimate aim should be finishing the syllabus,
Okay.
right?
Okay, that's the thing. Syllabus should be the main focus.
Yes, not the book list.
Finally, what are the three agendas that you want to focus on your life as an IPS officer?
Okay. Three agendas, very first and primary, which we have already talked about, is that this police people trust level or trust
Yeah.
deficit that I will address in my jurisdiction. I cannot promise about all over India or any other place, but at least in my district, I will be approachable. People can come to me, people can go to police station, and their complaints will be genuinely addressed. That's the first agenda. Second thing is fighting the crime against women and children. That would be the second agenda. That not a single report should go unheard, that not a single complaint should go unaddressed, and everybody should feel that they will get justice if they will approach the police, right? And third thing which I want to pursue, being in police department, is welfare of my own policemen in whatever way I can do, so that they can perform their duty better, efficiently, and we can devise such an institutional mechanism so that the police will be able to, serve the people in their 100% capacity.
So it was a lovely interaction with you, sir. We enjoyed a lot, and we hope you excel in your life a lot and inspire us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sakshi. You have been a wonderful host, and this live session I
Thank
enjoyed a lot. And I wish all the best to the Responsible Youth Foundation and the entire
thank
team. That you guys are doing a wonderful work and keep doing that. And if I can be of any help in making a change to the society, feel free to approach. Thank you so much.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.